you say Shot City, and you say Shot City, and you say Shot City. Yo, let's go.
Your brother's mountain gear, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not to fuck with, place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where Daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's mountain gear, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say, from heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Ira's to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady, and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's mountain gear, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
You can hear the wind whisper, send chills down your spine, and we can watch the waves crash along the Lakeshore Drive, and ride the L through the loop so you can get your mind right, or get lost in the beauty of the skyline lights. It's a city so pretty, full of life and fallen trees. She licked the lips and then she kissed me with the breeze. So as we proceed, I hope you people follow. You know the motto, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's mountain gear, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? So your brother's mountain gear, and they chained him to a chair.
What up, Taco Guru? It's Monday night. We got a Monday Night RAW to cover, bruh. I appreciate you guys all being here. Let's go.
Welcome to Chicago. 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 Welcome to Chicago.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, A.K. Hey, your very own one and only Shots Out Spark Man, and it is time for another Monday Night Raw. Let's go. Let's go. We have a new world champion, bruh. We have a new world champion. We have a new women's champion. New champs all around, bruh. New champs all around. Congratulations to Mr. Punk. Never happened to a more narcissistic individual than I've ever seen in my life. So let's go. Wait. I need to set up because I don't. Let me see what we got. Yeah, that's what I thought. They tried to sneak in some copyrighted music in the background. No, sir, not falling for that one. Nice try. Nice try. Turn them shits up. Need to turn them shits up in my headphones. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Crazy Jay, what's going on with you? They said Jay was drunk on Saturday. That would explain the match.
And he doesn't need to tell us anymore. He just is the world champion.
That would explain a lot of things about the match.
He did so honoring his MMA trainer, Duke Rufus, who passed away recently. Well, Duke would be proud of the stellar performance that Punk put forth to now be a 7-time world champion.
And it's time to mute music. I think we have about 5 minutes, chat. I'm going to go grab a refill of my water. I feel like I have plenty of time before this dude actually gets to the ring and starts talking. BRB. This dude is still in the ramp. He's still coming up the walkway. He wasn't even in the ring yet. He's still not in the ring. Did they pause the show while I was gone? Chat. Is he that old? It just took him that long to get to the ring? Did they restart the song already?
Is it great to be champ on a Monday night in the great state of New Mexico, or what?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get it.
I feel good, Rio Rancho. How you feeling tonight? I said I feel real good, but I didn't get here alone. There is an entire litany of people that I need to thank for getting me here. But listen,
I need to finish my roll call. What is going on? Jay, Dark One.
appreciate the sentiment. We're going to cover the difference between deserved and earned in a couple seconds here. I don't want to make this
Maddie,
sound like
Daniel,
an overly
Richard.
saccharine Oscar speech. There's going to be people I forget, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Number one, with a bullet. Hopefully sitting at home right now with little Larry. My smart, very funny, intelligent, beautiful, tough, mean when she needs to be, ass that won't quit.
Wait,
AJ Lee.
she's smart and intelligent? That's amazing, man.
Thank you, babe, for always standing next to me in the bad times so we can stand next to each other, chest puffed out, and enjoy the good times. Now, number two. Number two is all of you.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, chat.
Some call it the WWE Universe. Hell, to me, y'all just CM Punk fans.
We gonna be here for a while.
I don't get to hold this above my head and call myself champion without each and every single one of you. Thank you. Give yourselves.
And Seth
a
getting
round of
hurt.
applause.
Yes.
You deserve it.
And Seth getting hurt. Yes. Make sure you thank Seth. Make sure you thank Seth now. Come on.
The third person I would like to thank is Jey Uso. Main event, Jey Uso. Thank you for the tough match. Thank you for the hard fight. I couldn't have done it without you, and I appreciate you. You truly are main event. Yeet. Now, I'd like to think that going forward, we can still be friends, but I understand if that can't be. I won't cry about it, because I said originally when I came back to this place almost 2 years ago, I did not come here to make friends. I came here to make money and be champion. And now I am that.
Oh my God.
I don't know how much time I got left, but what I do know and what SummerSlam taught me is I held onto this title after beating Gunther, and I held this title for, what, 3 minutes?
and it wasn't long enough. So it tells me that going forward, I need to hold on to this strap as tight as I possibly can. The good news, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is no snake in the grass. Seth Rollins waiting in the wings, creeping around in the dark with a Money in the Bank briefcase to cash in on me. No. 1 second, if you would indulge me.
This is his moment. This is his moment. Take it all in.
For you.
Take it all
I hope
in.
you liked it. Speedy recovery. If you come back and get in my business, I will put you back on the couch. This title is validation. For 2 years, I came back and I walked the halls, a king without a crown. And now I got the crown. And with the crown comes a target. And I know there's a target on my back. There's a target on my front. And I look at that locker room full of badass talent, and I know that every single Monday I show up, if I don't tie my tights on as tight as I can, get my boots on as tight as I can, if I'm not who I say I am, the best in the world, on any given day, I can lose this title. And I know there's already a line. I hear Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed,
All right.
saying they're coming for my gold. And listen, I want to be a fighting champion. And I want to be a fighting champion for a multitude of reasons. The first one being, there's a lot of people I want to punch in the face. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman, you're 3 of them. And I want to test myself against the best that this company has to offer, the best professional wrestlers walking the earth right now, and I'm talking about guys like AJ Styles.
Name drop time.
Chanting at me, you deserve it. Well, he's somebody who I think has earned the right to step up and get a title shot. Conversely, somebody who has 2 belts right now and hasn't earned or deserved a single one, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, we can file you under who I want to punch in the face. The locker room is full of killers, and I'm talking about JD McDonagh, who is an exceptional professional wrestler, and if I'm not me on my best day, and he's him on his best day, well, then this title could go goodbye. Finn Bálor, you're another one I'm looking for. I'm not hiding from anybody. Sheamus, you want to have a banger? I'm your Huckleberry. And finally, my contemporary, somebody who's only got a few short dates left, John Cena. I know you're busy. I know you don't got long, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. You want to try to be Mr. 18-time World Heavyweight Champion? I'm your Huckleberry. You want some? Come get some. Basically, New Mexico, what I'm saying is anybody who's earned it, anybody who deserves it, get in line because the champ is here.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh my God.
Get in line, he said.
His first opponent is Logan Paul.
Expected Logan Paul to put himself first in line.
Well, if that is a spotlight.
No, wait. Okay.
Y'all gonna call me crazy, chat. And I'm not here to argue about this one. I know the guy is a walking bag of douche.
I made a mistake. I spoke
But in 2025, Logan Paul will outwork CM Punk in a match.
All right, I want nothing to do with your famous for nothing ass. Anybody but you. Hey,
Get your pitchforks out.
Listen.
It's not a match I want to see.
Oh, my big mouth.
But in 2025, Logan Paul will outwork Punk bell to bell.
Lose your color. Why don't you go to SmackDown? I hear it's lovely this time of year. Ilya Dragunov is having an open challenge, and I think that is more your lane. I think that's perfect for you right now. I think that's what you should do.
Now,
No!
Overall, career-wise, Punk in his prime, no. That would not be the case. That would not be the case.
The noble CM Punk, a man of his word, right?
But in 2025,
Hey, brother, I am a 1,000 horsepower Ferrari that nobody in here can
in
afford,
2025,
Congrats.
this is not an even matchup.
But you already knew that. That's why you live here. You are a used Honda Civic with upwards of 270,000 miles, brother. I have been in the ring with the Roman Reigns, with John Cena, with, by the way, AJ Styles, who you mentioned, by the way. I beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania. You boo because you're mad. Some of the guys you named can't say that. So, CM Punk, if anyone in this industry has earned a title shot, you know it, New Mexico knows it, and I know that it's me.
Gentlemen!
Oh boy. Here we go. Isn't Logan Paul on SmackDown? Yeah, that's a good point.
And gentlemen,
A very good point.
is Paul Heyman.
The hell is Paul Heyman wearing?
And we're about to take a walk all the way down to that ring.
I heard the reference that there is a king without a crown. I don't just see a king with a crown. I see a bitch without an owner.
My God.
No, that's for you, Mr. YouTube. The front of the line, my ass. The front of the line.
Paul coming out with the
belongs to
potty
the
mouth.
man that pinned Roman Reigns. The OTT, the tribal thief, Bronson Reed. The
Potty mouth
front
Paul.
of the line belongs to the future of WrestleMania, Braun Breaker. You're not the front of the line. You're not even the back of the line. You're on the line waiting just to get in line for an opportunity at a champion that has been champion for 2 days, which makes you 432 days short of when we were the world heavyweight champion. And need I remind you, I'm not the one that lost our title.
Where's Paul going with this?
Your move.
Oh, okay, he's done. All right. It's like, where is he going with this? Who is he proposing to put up there to face Punk?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Where's Raw tonight, chat?
Get to stepping. Now! Now!
New Mexico, Albuquerque. All right.
Newsflash, you snooze, you lose. You're three pretty big guys, you're pretty slow. I was here first. If you wanted the spot,
Tag
you
match.
put a little pep in the step and got some hustle, Mr. Hustle.
Tag match city. Somebody get Teddy Long out here. Upper right corner. Bro, my monitor is so small, there's no way I can read that bullshit.
Is that he bought everybody 2 weeks to live. Because we had to sit back there and be patient.
I have two
for 2
huge,
weeks right after we
huge fucking
dropped
screens,
Seth Rollins
and I have a
in the
small
dirt.
teleprompter about that big comparative to the other two.
Had to be patient
There's no way
for
I can
weeks
see that fucking
until
script
a new champion is crowned.
without getting
Congratulations,
all up
Punk.
in y'all
You had
face
your moment, but the dog
to
isn't
see it.
waiting anymore. I'm coming for what belongs to me, and there is nothing else that stands in my way but a man holding on to my championship and keeping it warm for me. It's some dumbass YouTuber who thinks he's tough. So I suggest both of you get out of my ring or I will whip both of you like a dog.
That's definitely Braun Breaker's title, bro.
You see what's going on here? Yeah, it's time to fight. So you're either fighting with me or you get the hell out of my ring.
No, Logan Paul's a baby face. No, what are we doing here?
As the vision
Kick him in the
surrounds
nuts.
ring and
Walk away. There you go.
Logan's made his choice, right?
That's better.
Blame Logan Paul. I don't think I want to fight the Vision either. Perhaps a smart move by the Maverick.
Just go this way.
Remember, LA Knight said whoever wins is his #1 contender. That he did.
Place, wrong time. He just found out, and now Braun Breaker
That he did.
and Bronson Reed circling the new World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk.
Well,
And Punk's gonna try to fight his way out of it.
Paul got off lightly, and the celebration has ended for CM Punk, replaced by the reality of what being World Heavyweight Champ really means. Fear, foreboding, and the constant threat for
Logan Paul getting in that ring will be the dumbest thing I've seen all week.
Just as they did to the last World Heavyweight champ, Seth
Here we
Rollins.
go. Here we go.
Logan Paul
Here we
he's
go.
going back in the ring.
What the hell are you doing?
He's taking him on.
Maybe the worst
I
move
need
of
someone to
Logan Paul's
explain this
career.
stupidity right about now.
Until
Is D Nice here yet?
inevitable happens.
I need someone to explain to me how the biggest heel
Down on
in the
Logan
company
Paul. First time we've seen
is pulling a
Paul back
babyface
inside the ring
move.
since Clash in Paris. Oh,
Tell me how it makes
he is
sense.
slaying down.
Ah, there you are, bro. What's going on? Hey, Logan Paul got back in the ring to defend CM Punk.
And being held. Oh, a tsunami by Reed.
Tell me this makes sense, right?
Still chair in hand, Wade.
I need someone to explain to me how this makes sense.
Already done to Logan Paul, but the World Heavyweight Champ living dangerously here.
I need someone to pull some mental gymnastics to explain why Logan Paul getting back in the ring to help
As CM Punk chases off
another babyface makes any sense. I couldn't justify Logan Paul getting back into the ring to help another heel.
having been tsunamied by Bronson Reed.
It wouldn't make any sense if he got back in to help another heel, much less a babyface. Logan Paul did the right thing. That's it. Yes, he did something a babyface would do. My God. Is there nothing he won't defend that this company does, man? Is there nothing? So are we looking at a Logan Paul face turn?
The Women's World Champion. Of course, many feel Stephanie
Calling in. Okay.
Proving to be a loyal
Ball on the beat. What's going on, bro? Oh no. Oh no.
Nikki Bella not backing down.
She's coming to pave the way.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
She's coming to pave the way.
Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer. And WWE Hall of Famer,
Nikki paved the way, Bella.
Judgment Day, a week removed from a vicious attack. Now Bella joins the Women's World Champ to battle them. Vaquer and Nikki Bella against
Nikki,
Perez and
the
Rodriguez,
way
as this match
paver.
is sponsored by Battlefield 6.
You can look, but you can't pave. You can look, but you can't pave the way. Let's get D Nice up in here. You can look, but you can't pave. This seems like a perfect match to bring in a guest caller. Only problem is, there it is. There it is. You can look, but you can't pave. Yo,
Yes,
yo.
sir.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go. Let's get him in right away. We got, once again, wait, where are you at? There you are. Let me put you there. Mr. David Rice is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And there he is. There he is. Look like he's looking for some trouble to get into. My man Cheddar.
Yeah.
Looking for some trouble to get into. Can't find none.
All right. I see. I feel as though it is appropriate to bring this bad boy over.
All right, let's start off with a layup. Let's start off as to why it was a smart thing to have Logan Paul jump into the ring, back into the ring to defend the babyface. It seemed like a perfect move for a conniving heel to just walk away from that.
Can you please repeat what you said you were modulating?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, all right, my bad. Let me make sure I'm adjusted here. Why was it a smart thing to have Logan Paul get back in the ring to help a babyface?
Okay, was it the smartest thing to do as far as like a character for him to get in there with those two guys? No, but at the same time, his punk guard got pulled because he got shoved down and made to look like a punk. And then you saw him, he kind of grappled with the idea. He had to get his gumption up and everything. And, he eventually he cowboyed up and went into the ring. And yeah, he got his butt handed to him and he ended up eating a tsunami, but he manned up. What you saw was potentially, yeah, a babyface turn with someone doing what I call quote unquote the right thing. Because he was about to get out the ring. He was like, all right, hey, you got to do this on your own, bro. This ain't my problem. But now they have a situation to where Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker put their hands on him. Now it becomes his problem.
So was this a face? If this was if this was a face turn, then forget everything I'm saying. Because if this was a face turn, I wouldn't agree with Turgan and Logan Paul babyface. Don't get me wrong, but hey, if it's a face turn, then it's a face turn. Then we'll see how the face turn goes. But if he just goes back to being heel, why in the fuck would he get in the ring? Why would he do that?
I believe that this is a phase turn, probably to start setting up the Survivor Series teams because they got to start setting up for Survivor Series now.
So putting Logan Paul on the babyface Survivor Series team is what you think is happening right now.
Yes. Which is unexpected. I didn't think they were going to go that way.
Yes, because it's stupid.
People have been looking for. Wait, this cat. People have been looking for ways to do, to go unexpected and everything. This was definitely unexpected by having Logan Paul come in. And when was the last time we even seen Logan Paul?
I don't watch SmackDown, so I don't know.
Okay.
So
I don't really get the.
Yeah. So again, I'll stick with my original. Look, I don't think it's a good idea to turn the guy babyface, but that's just my personal opinion. That's not why I'm calling this stupid. If this is an official babyface turn, then hey, let's see how it works out. I guess I don't know, but if he's just supposed to go back to being heel after this, my statement of this was stupid stands. Like, why would you do this shit? It makes no sense. He has made a WWE career about being a cowardly fucking heel. Why would he do this now and then go back to being heel? That's the part that's stupid.
There was a time where he turned babyface. I think that was one of Vince's last little things when he went up against Roman Reigns and that whole, one lucky shot. It didn't go over very well because he's not in that case. It wasn't set up correctly for him to be a babyface.
No, they tried bringing him in as babyface. They tried bringing him in as a babyface. It failed miserably, and he went to heel right away to never turn back.
Oh yeah, I was there. One of his first appearances was in San Diego. I was there when he got booed out the building.
Yeah.
It was a segment with him and The Miz and John Morrison.
Yeah, no, he came into the company as a babyface because they didn't know that he was hated. They thought they got a big time YouTuber and he'd be cool and a happy No, they didn't know that the people hate him unanimously. So that's fine. You bring him in as one and you change him right away because the fans told you to. And it's been working ever since. And that's fine. But now he hops back into the ring as a babyface. And if he stays a babyface because this is an attempt at a babyface run, I don't personally agree with it, but I wouldn't call it stupid. I mean, you got to take risks. You got to take chances. You got to make moves. I understand that. But if he's a heel walking down to the ring and he pulls his babyface move and then he goes back to being heel right after that spot, that's just fucking stupid. Why would they do that?
Well, we have to continue to watch to see how the story plays out. I think this was definitely a step towards him being a babyface, at least for the setup going into Survivor Series. Real quick, before we continue,
yeah.
I know Cheddar gets all the love here. Can we please give some love to Princess Pebbles here?
Can we give some love to Princess Pebbles, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that.
She's a good girl.
She is adorable. She is absolutely adorable, bro. You got some gorgeous.
but we all know that the star of the show.
There he is.
Cheddar.
There he is. He's got business to handle, man. Man, he's got stuff to do. Jeez. He's got some.
Yeah, he's got Pebbles antagonized.
Yeah, he's got drama to start.
There you go.
He's got drama to start. All right, so we're gonna backtrack to Saturday night's main event, where I am of the belief that the main event was just terrible, and you believe it was a good match.
It started off, man. It started off. What I liked about the match is that it started from 1 and it ended at about I would say 7.5 out of 8. The finishing sequence was pretty damn good. Was the best match I've seen? No. Was the worst match I've seen? Hell no. It was pretty solid. For me personally, the finishing sequence, the last 5 minutes of the match or so, is what can really make or break the match. You can have a really smoking hot match, and then you can completely screw up the finish, and you screwed up the whole match. I.e., Hogan and Sting in Starrcade '97. You can have a match like what we saw on Saturday night's main event, where the match it was a match that built up. Now, granted, I went back and watched the match again, and I was thinking about what Solomon said, and Jey Uso was a little bit off. He's not the best worker in the world. CM Punk did a really good job, I think, in the match. Like I said, I really enjoyed the finish. It wasn't that bad of a match. People were saying like, "Oh, it was a horrible match." No, it wasn't. That's crazy talk.
Well, bro, here's the thing. When I gave my opinion of the match, I gave my straight up raw reaction, my straight up first impressions of it, and what I thought at the immediate time of it. And since then, we've had the luxury of reflection, hindsight, the ability to see what others have thought. And it seems that you are so far in the minority, it's ridiculous. It's like the majority of the people are saying that the match was bad. Not only that, now I'm seeing reports and news that Jey Uso was drunk at the time. So I don't know if that is true or false yet, but it's being talked about. So if that's true, and that's not too far-fetched, if that's true and the man was drunk at the time, I said the match sucked when it happened. Most people are saying that it sucked when it happened. You seem to like it and the man was drunk. Jey Uso on his best sober day is not a very good wrestler. If the man was drunk and you're still calling this match good, I think you are very biased.
I thought the match was good. I really enjoyed the finish. The finishing sequence, I was kind of on the edge of my seat saying, okay, come on. Hey, these guys are starting to cook now.
You're gonna have to just say it out loud and probably to yourself one day that it sucked. And they can do things that suck. It's okay. You're gonna have to come to terms.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not saying that Nikki Bella is a good wrestler. I'm saying it. The match wasn't that bad. You know what? It reminds me of that Buff Bagwell Booker T match way back when everyone said, "Oh, that's what killed WCW." They were going to do the WCW revival, and then that match killed it and all that stuff. And you know how many people have gone back and said that the match actually wasn't that bad?
Jay in the chat says
because it wasn't.
Jay in the chat says David gets paid by WWE.
I wish. I effing wish.
Bro.
Dude.
Hey, now see, we're gonna move on from discussing if the match was bad or not, because it was bad. It was bad. But now we're on to do you know? Okay, maybe do you know what a good match is versus a bad match? And are you able to leave? Are you able to leave out the denomination of the company that's putting this match on? Are you able to just be impartial and say, "Hey, yes, I'm a WWE fan, but man, that match was fucking bad."
Okay, so the best match, I will give you some of my top matches in no particular order. Okay, Shawn Michaels Undertaker WrestleMania 25. I'll say CM Punk and MJF in the dog collar match. I can't remember which event. I can't remember which pay-per-view it was. I would say uh, American Alpha versus FTR at NXT Takeover. Um,
Here's my thing, bro. We talked about this like a couple of weeks ago where I said, a lot of people, have an opinion about the Young Bucks, but say what you want. They put on great fucking matches. And you sat here and said that their matches suck. But then you sit here and tell me that this Saturday night's main event match was good. I really question if you know what a good match really is. If you think
a good match to me
that
does
was
not.
a good match.
A good match to me does not equate to throwing a whole bunch of super kicks and doing a whole bunch of moves and just doing a whole bunch of moves for moves' sake. It's especially in a tag team match.
How many times
If
did we
it's a
see
tag
that go
team
to
match,
sleep
and
in that match?
I think he had 4.
So do you see where you're contradicting yourself right now?
Because okay, he hit one go to sleep. Jay rolled out. He hit another go to sleep. And then he tried to hit the double, which Jay reversed into a rear naked choke, which was a really good spot. I really enjoyed that spot. That then turned into the Anaconda Vice, and then he hit the go to sleep. He hit I believe he hit the double go to sleep to actually win the match. So that was good. It worked.
But do you
It
see
wasn't
how
just
you
like he
just
hit a.
contradicted yourself, though?
No, I didn't just contradict myself
Really?
because they worked the match. The match built. The match had a starting point. It had a middle and it had an end, and it told a story throughout the match. Now, was the execution 100%, especially on Jay's part? His execution probably wasn't the best, but you can still see the story of the match. If a match tells a story to me where I can tell, like, okay, this is the story of the match, I'm on it. If it's just moves for moves sake and they just going back and forth, ding, 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 I get bored.
Derek one says,
I
"Did
get
you
bored. I
see?"
was like, okay,
I'm sorry, not Derek Fleming Jr. says, "Have you seen the super kicks that Jay did in that match?"
yeah, I saw him. That's his move. That's one of his signature moves
You
that he
don't
does.
see how you don't see.
You can't. Okay, this again. This is the problem that I've had with most Young Bucks matches. They do not tag. It is supposed to be a tag team match. They do not tag. There is no fight for the tag. There is no, putting someone in jeopardy. It's every one of their matches is just a free for all.
But when they
And then every
repeat,
now and then they actually have.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And then when they turn around and have a tornado match, it's no different from any of their regular tag team matches. That's why I say I'm not a fan of Young Bucks matches. I do like some. I like some of the ones that they had against the Briscoes way back in the day in ROH.
Well,
I mean, like if you want to go,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna correct you. You didn't say you were not a fan of Young Bucks matches, because that statement I can understand. I can take that, because I can not be a fan of something but understand that it might be good. You said that they suck. I can again.
yes,
I can understand someone being a fan of something and someone just saying something flat out sucks. I'm sorry. I mean, someone not being a fan of something and saying something that flat out sucks. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it sucks. It just means you're not a fan of it. You understand the difference in the two?
I'm not. I'm not a fan of their matches. I'm not a fan of them as characters. Their self-deprecating, cheesy, campy way they present themselves. I, I'm not a Young Bucks fan at all. I don't think their matches are good. I think they're way overhyped. The first time I really got to see him at the Cow Palace, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finally going to get to actually watch a full Young Bucks match. And I was like, that's it? Like, it was, I mean, if you like that kind of bing, 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 going back and forth, just, just moves for move's sake, spots for spot's sake. God dang it, Cheddar. if you like all that kind of stuff, then that's for you. I don't like those kinds of matches. I like a match that where there's work being done. I like a match that tells a story. I like a match where there's ebbs and flows, and it gets me up and it gets me down, and then it gets me up at the end, and it gives me the big, like I said before, it's almost like sex, and I'm not going to say that again, but that's what it should be like.
Well, again, I think so. When you when you have to review when you have to review matches and shows and things like that, you need to understand that first off, you need to understand one thing, and that one thing is pro wrestling is not linear. All of your matches, all of your shows, and everything that you know about pro wrestling does not happen in one way. And it doesn't mean that if it does not happen in that one way that you like, that it sucks. You understand what I'm saying? Like, beauty comes in multiple forms. It is not, if it is not this one way, then it sucks. It means, oh, that is a different way to achieve said beauty. It's not for me, but I understand where they were going with this sports entertainment match. It does not mean that if it's not done this way, it's stupid. If it's not done this way, it was done the wrong way. If it's not done this only one way, then there's something wrong with it. I can look at a match, evaluate it, and say, wow, that was a damn good match. It wasn't necessarily for me, but they put on a damn good match. So I get it. You know, I can impartial.
And I've said that. I would say that about the Young Bucks Lucha Bros match. Definitely wouldn't be something I would typically be into, but I enjoyed that match.
But a lot of their matches are done in the very same vein. It's a different style of wrestling. It doesn't hold to the traditional 80s build to the hot tag and everything else. And then it doesn't hold true to what one vision of a match should be, but it doesn't make it a bad match.
Right. And I don't have like a single vision of what a good match is. I like variety in my matches too. I brought up the Lucha Bros Young Bucks match, and I thought that the match they had matched the situation in that particular case. Looking at that in a bubble, I forget what event it was, but it was in the cage.
I'm not sure that they've had multiple fantastic. Oh, hold on. Let me see what Adam Pearce is talking about.
To determine who will become the final opponent for Cena.
Oh, no, the Cena tournament. Never mind.
Yeah. Dang it, Cheddar.
Cena tournament. I think that's that's the part where I just get. Hold on.
Look, I know I've been all over the place, right, Punk?
Yeah.
I seen what happened out there, though. Something telling my heart, man, telling me to help you out, man.
That would have made sense.
Can I trust you, man? Who am I talking to right now? Am I talking to Jey Uso or am I talking to Lil Roman?
Man, you talking to main event Jey Uso, Punk. The man that went toe-to-toe with you Saturday. Trust me, Us, I appreciate that fight. You the best in the world, Us. If I was champ, they'd be coming after me. You champ now, Us. They coming after your ass, and they ain't gonna stop. All right? Let me help you, Us. Come on, what's up? Body this vision problem tonight.
If you was about that life, how come you didn't come out there when I needed you?
I'm gonna go get my gear on.
Yeet.
Bro, this is so goddamn
Okay,
stupid. Why wouldn't he come out there to prove that he was about helping them? Why did he sit back there and wait for Logan Paul to go out there? What kind of shit is? Okay, explain that one. All right, I got to hear this one.
He said that he wanted to. I guess he just didn't know where he stood with Punk, so he didn't go out there.
Then why you step to him right now then?
Because he let him know. He let him know. And then he asked Punk to say, hey, let me help you. And then Punk accepted the help. Every time I see Penta's entrance, I just think of that song "Smooth Operator" by Sade.
It is so good. I love it. Now, wouldn't the
Yeah.
segment have flowed and made so much more sense if Punk was getting beat down and then Jay comes running out, coming out for the save, and then Punk stood up like, I don't know why you here, I don't trust you, and then they just kind of had a moment and then looked at them and turned back and shook hands and said, we'll move on and take care of this nonsense and come back to our issue at a later date. And instead we get Logan Paul running into the ring to pull a babyface save. One
Well,
makes
obviously
sense
they're
and the
trying
other
to
one does not.
Well, obviously they're trying to get Logan Paul involved as well. Because had you had all three of them out there, and then it's like, okay, three baby faces, two heels.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need Logan Paul out there at this given moment. Not at this given moment. So, not sure what they plan on doing with Logan Paul later, whatever. But if they were already gonna have this reunion with Punk and Jay that we just got, that could have been put in the opening segment. Whatever they got planned for Logan Paul at whatever time can have been done at a later date.
Well, look, the time is ticking to survive. Obviously, we're getting the teams ready for Survivor Series, and the time is ticking now. You only have so many TVs to lead up to Survivor Series. If you waited any later to try to integrate Logan Paul into the story, then the conversation would be, oh, they just trying to cram Logan Paul in at the last minute.
That's what it looks like right now. Somebody just said in the chat, like, what are they gonna do? Turn them babyface for Survivor Series and turn them heel right back afterward? That is the absolute definition of laziness.
They probably going to turn him babyface for Survivor Series so he can be in Survivor Series, and then he's going to go off and do Logan Paul shit again for God
But
knows how long until they're
he
ready for him to
does.
come back.
If that's the and I'm only debating the part where Logan Paul turns face for Survivor Series. That makes no goddamn sense. You telling me you don't have any more baby faces to put into that spot? Because anybody that's already a baby face would make more sense than adding Logan Paul in just for the Survivor Series build. He is one of the most, he is so far from a baby face, it's ridiculous. It's not even like he's borderline tweener when you can, bro, he's so hated, it's ridiculous. You couldn't find another baby face to throw in there because this is the biggest throw in that I can think of right about now. If you would have gave me a survey of anybody to throw in at a babyface team, I couldn't think of the worst pick than Logan Paul.
Well, like I said, it's definitely interesting and it's something different. People cry saying like, "Oh, WWE is safe. WWE they're not having any fun. They're not doing it." I was like, "Okay, so now they just mixed in Logan Paul possibly into the mix for this babyface side team on Survivor Series. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out."
Bro, that's stupid.
It's like you can't win. You can't please everybody.
Bro, that's stupid. You can not be safe and you can be unpredictable and pull out anyone else that would have made more sense than a Logan Paul. Bro, you could have put Dominic Mysterio on the babyface team and it would have made more sense at trying to turn Logan Paul babyface. I'm not even saying that's a good idea to put Dominic in. All I'm saying is it was a better pick than Logan Paul. You couldn't find nobody else? No one else.
I'm interested in seeing how this plays out. Now, if this plays out in a corny way and it's something that doesn't work, then it's something that doesn't work. But I'm interested right now in seeing this. What is that? That little hand gesture that they do? Why is he all zesty?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't pay much attention to these guys when they come out. This storyline started off comical. It started off kind of cool, and it's gotten away. The original dude that does this shit isn't even here anymore. And I understand when he comes back, they're gonna incorporate him back into it. But now we're dealing with 4 of these goddamn guys instead of 1 or 2. They've already lost me with this storyline, man. I don't know how they.
I think this is going to be pretty hilarious. When Chad Gable gets back, this is going to be pretty hilarious to actually see. Why is El Grande Americano dressed up in, now he's El Grande Mexicano?
I have no idea. I don't know where this is going. It's already gotten away from me. I don't know what they're gonna do with Chad when he comes back to bring it full circle. I'll be here to wait and see. Maybe I'll like it. But when it happens, I'm gonna call it down the middle. If it makes sense or if it's funny, I'm gonna put it over as such. But so far, they just ran away with this gimmick. I mean, it's like they didn't. It feels like they just didn't want to give it up because Chad was out because they wanted to keep selling merch on it or something. That's all I can really think of as to why I keep going.
I will say this: you got to give it to Ludwig Kaiser, though. He is showing off his versatility.
Ludwig is hilarious, bro.
As a performer.
He's cool. I mean, I like all of these guys. I like all of the guys out there right now. That doesn't mean whatever gimmick you give them makes sense, though.
Yeah, you know, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I'm assuming those are the two guys who are out there. You know, they at least they're having something being done with them right now. There's something that's somewhat creative, and they're getting into the act, which is good too.
So there we go. So now we got the match. It's Punk and Jay versus the Bronze. But why in the fucking hell did Logan Paul need to be out there to build a match that didn't even involve him? Now, if he comes out during that match and then interferes and tries to help the heels, that's going to make it look even dumber.
I don't think he's going to try to help the heels. I think he's going to come out to help the baby faces.
It's not
He's going to try to get some comeuppance. Logan Paul is going to probably try to get some comeuppance later in that match.
It's not going to make the whole him coming out and trying to help Punk early on make any sense. But again, if this is their attempt to try to turn him babyface, I'll see where it goes. I don't think it's a good idea. The guy's a natural heel. And if they did it just for Survivor Series, I agree with Chet. That's kind of a lazy move. You couldn't find anybody else.
I'll say this though, if for anybody to be able to narrate the story or to narrate to kind of walk you through the process. Well, and I'm talking about walking the fans through the process of Logan Paul joining on to the team with CM Punk and Jey Uso. CM Punk is the guy to be able to narrate that story to everyone, to be able to convey it, because he's one of the top promos in the game today.
What have they done up until this point to make us believe that Logan Paul could possibly be trying to turn babyface? Did they just woke up today?
It was just that one action that he did, and it's maybe not even just like a babyface turn. He was like, "Hey, I'm a man. This guy just put me on my ass. I got to go in and get some kind of comeuppance on him. I can't just let him treat me like a punk like that and walk away. That's not babyface. That's not heel. That's just manhood."
Who just put him on his? What are you talking about? Who just put Logan Paul on his ass?
When Bronson Reed shoved him, or when Braun Breaker, whichever one of them shoved him down on the floor.
So
before they got in the ring to attack Punk.
So you saying that he got back in the ring to save Punk because somebody pushed him down? Because we can go through the archives of all of the crap that Logan Paul has been through as a heel that would have justified a babyface turn long before this. Why is it happening now?
Obviously, it's to get the team ready for for Survivor Series.
That's a lazy booking.
I mean,
move. That is a lazy booking. You turn this guy babyface just for Survivor Series. That is a flat out lazy booking move right there.
I mean, we'll see what happens after that as well. I mean, but obviously for right now, this is probably to at least get ready for Survivor Series and however they're going to go moving forward. But the time is ticking. Survivor Series is what 3 weeks away now.
Something like that, yeah.
People balked at the idea of the Wyatt Six versus the whatever team that is on SmackDown.
I don't know, man.
The Wyatt Six and the MFTs.
Yeah, I don't know. I failed to find. I failed to find where this makes sense of turning Logan Paul heel, either just for Survivor Series or just for this segment. I'm not too sure. I mean, at what? I mean, it's I don't know. It feels so weird to have to explain why Logan Paul shouldn't be anywhere near being a babyface to someone. You know what I'm saying? Like how does this not make sense to anybody? I feel like I'm in Bizarro world. The guy is
I
nowhere
mean, he's
near
not.
a babyface.
I mean, he's not going to go out there all of a sudden, slapping hands and kissing babies and all that stuff. It's a situation where, hey, these guys kind of pressed on my manhood a little bit. Hey, reach down, grab a pair, make sure I count them one and two. Yeah, they're both there. All right, let me get in here and get something. Hey, these guys pulled my punk card.
We shall see, man.
So,
All
and
right,
so it could be a thing where he was like a victim of circumstance.
we shall see. We're gonna come back and revisit this because the
We will.
The Logan Paul turning babyface was almost as bad as the Saturday night main event, man. I mean, it was just bro,
Oh God.
bro. I just feel like because I'm the kind of person I'm gonna give my honest thoughts about a match, despite what everyone else thinks. But looking at the reviews that everybody else gave, I was not alone in that boat. Far from it. You know what I'm saying? And then the reports that the guy was drunk. My God, man. I mean, it was just a bad main event. You know, I mean, it happens. It happens. Not only that,
I don't I
it didn't need to
I
happen
don't
on
think it
Saturday
was
night.
that bad. And I'm not super big on every single reviewer, because reviewers also like the dog pile. They'll go and say, oh yeah, he didn't like it. I'm going to go and not like it too. I go by what I saw in the match. We watched the match together. Um, I was like, the match was fine. It was fine. Even Solomon said that it was fine. He didn't say it was horrible. He didn't say it was terrible. He said it was fine. He said that Jey Uso was a little bit off on the match. And for whatever, it could have been a whole bunch of things. I didn't hear anything about him possibly being drunk. And I don't think CM Punk would have taken too kindly to him being inebriated in the ring. I think
Oh,
CM Punk would have tried to fold him up like a pretzel had that happened.
what's he gonna
And
do? Go off on him in the post-show press conference? I mean,
no, go at him in the ring. He would go Shawn Michaels Vader on him in the ring.
well, that's what people were saying as to why it explains certain little things that Punk was doing in the match that didn't make any sense. And that was him trying to shake him up, wake him up, pour water on him, this little shit that didn't make any sense. Punk does not have any leeway to do anything out of pocket anymore. He is on as much thin ice as thin ice can possibly be. So it is not within him to go out of pocket, out of script because Jay is fucked up. Jay's fucked up. Jay will get his from management. If Punk go into business for himself, bro, he has no recourse. He has nowhere else to go. So he'll just deal.
I don't think that extends to Jey Uso being inebriated in the ring. I think anything below that, say if Jay's just having a bad night or something like that, timing's off, whatever. Maybe he's a little bit sore, whatever. That's one thing. But being inebriated, if Punk was, just fold him up like a pretzel in the ring and had that be done with it, I don't think Triple H would have been too upset about it. Triple H, you gotta keep in mind, Triple H is a teetotaler too.
It's the main event,
He's
bro.
not in with.
It's the main event. You just can't roll him up in 30 seconds and call it a day. That's right. Jay said he did kick him in the head after a botched net breaker. He did like straight up stiff him and kicked him in the head after a botch that he did.
Okay, I mean, and they moved past it. Like I said, I really enjoyed the finishing sequence to the match. It was the go to sleep, which he tried to go and double up on, which Jay reversed into the rear naked choke, which CM Punk then rolled into the Anaconda Vice. That was a good little exchange. Excuse me.
Mm,
And I thought at that point, okay, these guys are on. Both of them are, like Jay's kicked it up now.
yeah. The chat is bringing up that he was drunk. Let me see. Was it reported by anyway? But by anyone? This man. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I don't think it's been actually reported anyway. I think we're just riffing here off of people in the chat. Jey Uso was definitely drunk. Was this on Reddit? No, it's 6 months ago. No, I don't see anything substantial to be like it's being reported as this.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw that out. I'm just attributing that to number one. Jey Uso isn't exactly like the best worker in the first place. You know, he said that he's been blown up during the entrance. Oh, that wasn't good.
Yeah, yeah. I don't.
I got what that spot was supposed to be. This Penta and El Grande Americano spot, the super kick, but didn't translate well.
It's
He whipped on the
unconfirmed.
kick.
It's unconfirmed, and then plus Jay is back on TV. That's another thing. No, if he's back on TV, that could be because that's false, or it also could be if we yank him off TV, then it kind of substantiates claims. So we're gonna play it off and just move past this shit. But we don't know. We are fucking throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. You know.
I think it's the fact that he's back on TV and he's still working with Punk, because I don't think Punk would have went to the back and be like, hey, we got to find somebody else.
Again, Punk does not have that fucking leeway anymore, bro. He does not have that pull anymore. He does not like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? He is absolutely that guy to just do business and work. At the same time, if he was drunk and Triple H came to him like, all right, look, we're sorry about that. We're going to fucking fix that, but we want to put this shit in the past. Can you go past this or not? Yeah. What's he going to say? No? Okay, then, I mean, he just gave you the fucking world title. You're not going to fucking help me out if I'm Triple H? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's... Again, this is not on Punk. I feel like if it was an issue and then Punk handled it the right way, I'm not expecting him to get childish and fucking kick up a hissy fit. I'm expecting him to be a professional about it. And if that's the case, then this is exactly what he is doing. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I expected from him when shit didn't go his way in AEW. He got dicked over. He got screwed over. I expected him to act like the professional instead of acting the way that he did when he got dicked over. If he got dicked over in this main event on Saturday night's main event and then went to the press conference and started bitching about having to work with somebody who was drunk and everything like that, I would call that fucking unprofessional at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But to put it like, hey, you know what? We've all been there, bro. Just don't pull this shit on me again. That's all I ask. Fair enough, sir. My bad. Won't happen again. And we move on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no reason to kick up a whole fucking, that's on Jay. If this drinking was a thing in this match, that's on Jay. And then in turn, it's on Triple H and WWE. And if they want to say, okay, look, happens again, you're out of here. Or they could be like, you're going to low-key catch a suspension, but we want to bury this shit. So we'll work you tonight, we'll work you next week, and then you're going to disappear for a few fucking weeks, all right? And you're going to come back and get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know. We're just spitballing. There was somebody said Meltzer said that he was drunk. That's not good enough for me.
Oh God, no.
That's
if Meltzer said it, that immediately tells me that the opposite was true.
Yeah, so that's not good enough for me. It's not that because Meltzer said it's not true. I need more than just Meltzer to say it. I understand everybody wants to say Meltzer's always wrong on everything, but again, broken clock, smoke, there's fire. I just need more than just Meltzer to say it. Because if 4 or 5 other sources come out and say it, that means Meltzer was fucking right. Now, wasn't he?
I don't believe anything from Meltzer anymore. That guy just took all of his credibility and chucked it in the trash.
Again.
And the reason why is because the reason why his credibility has gone in the trash is because AEW is his idea of how wrestling should be presented, and the fact that it's going down like the Titanic just absolutely stinks in his craw. So I don't believe anything that guy says.
Well, again, if more than one outlet reports it, then I'm likely to believe it more. And again, I'm just reading this chat. That's it. If it's only Meltzer, that's not enough. But I'm not. If it was only one other source, that wouldn't be good enough for me either. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need more than one source on something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think it's true, because the combination of the fact that Jey Uso is on TV tonight and he's actually working with Punk and they're moving forward with him, That's no.
How is
I think it's bullshit.
Billy says, how is AEW sinking? Billy, I pick and choose my battles with this guy, man. He is a WWE hardcore defender. So
How is AEW sinking ship? What was that? What was that ratings on last week's Dynamite? 450 some thousand.
that's the ship, the ratings. That's the ship.
What what was that? How that pay per view's been? What was that pay per view attendance for Wrestle Dream? That last one.
How about ticket sales? I heard WWE are not happy about ticket sales.
I saw something about that, and I was looking into it more. I mean, it also depends on the market that you're in. You know, I mean, but come on, you still can't compare. You know, a SmackDown outsold Wrestle Dream. So, what are you going to do when you're comparing ticket sales?
You can talk numbers
When
if
you
you
look
want.
at everything, especially the
I
goodwill
said,
with the fans and the buzz.
I told Billy I'm not getting into
Mhm.
this with you. I'm not getting into this with you, man. You you have your
I'm,
favorites.
I'm just I'm just saying
You have your favorite.
since it was brought up, and this is why I'm bringing this up. Okay, because again, I want AEW to be good, but it is
But
not good. Okay, and
all right,
this is how guys like Meltzer want wrestling to be presented, and the shit's falling flat. It's time to change it up. It is time to do something different with how you present your product. It's time to start developing characters where the audience develops an emotional attachment to the wrestlers. You just can't have banger matches for the sake of having banger matches because no one gives a fuck.
I'd rather have a banger match than what we got on Saturday night's main event. All right.
Did you see the crowd at the end of the match?
Oh
All
yeah.
the people chanting and being happy.
Then it was a good match then, right? And that's our measuring stick.
the
That
the crowd enjoyed it. The crowd had an emotional investment. They wanted to see CM Punk win, and they got what they wanted.
so that makes it a good match because Punk won. Because that's why they were cheering,
It makes it makes it more entertaining. At the end of the day, this is about entertainment. This is about putting
bro,
smiles on faces. This is about making your crowd happy.
bro,
This is about drawing emotional investment from the crowd. It's
bro,
not just about having banger matches where everyone goes 25 minutes and does every flip and kick under the damn sun.
bro. So by your logic, the match can suck, but as long as the people cheer at the end, it's a good match.
Hogan versus Andre wasn't exactly a
Uh,
really good match. At the end of the day,
no,
did you see the crowd?
it was not a good match. I don't care what the crowd said. It was not a good match.
From great if you're grading the match on technical points, then no. But at the same time, the match drew money.
But that does not
At the
make
end of
it
the
a
day, this is
good
what it's
match. If you build up something correctly, if you build up and promote something and everything else for 3 months ahead of time, by your logic, the match is already good, no matter what happens in the match. By your
if you
logic, the
build it
match
up.
sucked as long as the crowd cheered, then it was good.
No, if you build up a match correctly, then by the time you get to the match, you don't have to do every damn move under the sun and damn near try to incapacitate someone in order to get a good match, in order to get a good reaction out of everyone.
But that doesn't make the
That's what
match
I'm
good.
saying. When it gets to when you have to break out flamethrowers and you have to dunk people into a fish tank and have people get in internet arguments, you've gone too far. You need to dial it back
I don't understand your
because
logic,
you're just
man.
getting diminishing returns. You're just getting diminishing returns.
I don't understand your logic. You saying if the crowd cheered and the match was good?
If the crowd is ultimately at the end of the day, if the crowd is into the match, and that means that they came there and they're getting what they paid for, and they'll go and they'll pay again to go and watch more. They will go on TV and continue to watch it.
That was a simple
Now,
yes or
granted,
no.
uh,
If the crowd cheered, is the match good automatically?
it can be a shitty match, but I mean, Look, no match. There has look. Let me back up because you're trying to get it like an absolute out of me, and it's more nuanced than that.
All right.
Okay, if the if you have a match where the match was built up and you're ready to go, I'll say let's go. What was it? Money in the Bank 2012 when CM Punk won it.
No, we'll stay on this
That
match.
crowd
This match
came
had a
there.
1 week build, remember?
Okay, well, okay, you know what, we'll go with this match. All right, they showed up in Utah, as JD likes to say. They showed up in Utah to watch Punk win that match, and they got what they wanted, and they were happy at the end. That means because they had an emotional investment in CM Punk. And CM Punk didn't have to use flamethrowers. He didn't have to throw a plastic bag over somebody's face. He didn't have to do any kind of weird, wild, crazy shenanigans in order to get a good, positive crowd reaction. They just went out there and wrestled a match.
I didn't ask you any of that shit. This is what I would tell JD. I didn't ask you any of that shit. I asked you if it was a good match or not. Because the crowd
So
cheered.
by
Was
that
it a good
barometer-
match?
By judging by the crowd reaction and and the fact that everyone was happy, everyone was sports entertained. Yes, the match was good.
That's all I wanted to hear, bro. we
Now judging by the Tokyo Dome scale or Dave Metz's fuck all the star ratings, it was 2.5 stars, maybe 3 stars. Because like I said, I was a real fan of the finish. Okay, well, I looked at everything, and to be honest, the emotional investment and the build going into the match is just important as the match itself. Whether in this case it was a 1 week build because the story in this case was the championship.
Right. All right, we got to cut this because we got Rey Mysterio coming out to confront Dirty Dom, sir. We're going to have to pick this back up.
Yeah. We'll probably continue this on Wednesday.
For sure, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, and tell your awesome cats thanks for joining us, man.
All right, yeah, they're all gone now. They probably
fighting somewhere.
Cheddar's in my son's backpack.
There we go. That works. Okay. All right, brother.
Like I say, hey, for the people in the chat that rock with me, hey, we're champions, all right?
All right, brother. Take it easy, man.
Take care, man.
All right, peace.
Later.
That was Mr. David Rice, man.
Listen, Dom,
It's always appreciated when he calls in to give us. I like the
you can say you are the greatest
I like the
champion
different
of all
points of
time,
view at times.
all day long. I don't care.
You know, which is a lot of the times why I rock with JD.
When you say
And then people get mad at me
of the luchadores.
in his chat when I don't sit there and agree with everything that JD says. Voice of reason, bro. I don't know what to say.
Every time you say that,
You know? They're chanting for Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom is over. This is why I said turning Dirty Dom babyface would have made more sense. Doesn't make it a good idea. I still wouldn't have done that either. But he can draw some cheers.
And you insult our blood. You really think you're the greatest luchador of all time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. He
What
thinks,
about El Santo?
thinks he does. He thinks he is.
Blue Demon?
Who?
Eddie Guerrero?
I mean, Eddie was aight. You know, I mean, he's aight. He's no Dirty Dom. He's no Dirty Dom. He's aight.
You think you're better than them?
He's aight.
You keep my father's name out of your mouth.
Oh! Oh! Yes!
I am better than him. I'm better than him. Blue Demon, I'm better than him. Eddie Guerrero, you mentioned I am better than him.
Oh, it's so good.
But there's one luchador that I know for a fact that I'm better than, and you didn't mention him. And that's you.
Oh. He said, keep my father's name out of your mouth.
You can disrespect me all you want. I don't care.
Oh, so good.
But I'm not gonna stand here and let you disrespect Lucha Libre.
It's so good.
Or what? Huh? What are you gonna do? I see what this is all about. You're jealous.
Bro, that was...
I mean, look at you. You're already stealing my mustache.
That's a TikTok video right there.
Right? But
that was so good.
at the end of the day,
They whoop his ass. This crowd are a bunch of assholes, man.
you're just here to cash in because I made the Mysterio name relevant.
Oh, that's so good. That was a moment right there.
And not only that, but I've already surpassed everything you've ever done in every way, shape, and form.
That was a moment, chat.
So what am I gonna have to do? Kick your ass again? So why don't you listen to the king of the luchadores and get out of my ring?
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave. But before I leave, please understand 3 things. As long as I'm around, you will never be king of the luchadores.
Well, I guess it's time for a match.
As long as I'm around, this will never be your ring. And as long as I'm around, you will never be the greatest Mysterio.
Ooh. I guess we got to fight then. Get it on.
Trying to throw a right hand at Ray, and Ray fires back.
Oh, this is child abuse. There's clearly a child getting beat up in the ring right now.
You heard what the crowd wanted. And Ray's looking to give it to him. Oh, he's got him set up. Hall of Famer. 619.
There is clearly a child in the ring getting beat up right now. Wait, no, not a child at the top rope. Bro, that was so good. That segment slapped because of one line and one line alone.
Ray back to business inside the ropes. Remember, still to come tonight, we find out who's in the last time is now tournament. The draw to find out the opening matches. That'll work our way towards naming John Cena's final opponent. One of the most exciting big prizes out there. That's ahead.
Baby!
Okay, tell me what's going on. Don't freeze me out, okay? You've been weird all day. Is it because of last week? We need to talk about the fact that we did not win the tag team.
Oh, no, it's not even about losing the match. It's actually about what happened after the match because I had to see Kairi and Asuka in the ring and I just brought back...
Hang on, that's what's in your head? What, is it their mind games? The fact that they attacked everyone else except you? Because we need to talk about that
Can we talk about it later? We actually have a big match with the Kabuki Warriors coming up
What
right now.
can we talk about?
Look,
You want to talk about the match?
Let's talk about it later, okay? We got something to focus on. Let's go.
Okay, as long as I know I can count on you.
Yeah, you can count on me. I swear. I'm sorry. You can count on me.
We need to talk about this.
No.
Are we
Let's go.
good? Are we
Yes,
good out
we're
there?
good.
Boss man Mo Jackson.
Okay.
See you out there.
with the 199 super chat says, "What's up, my brother? Checking in tonight. Thank you so much, boss man. It's good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man." Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, I gotta take that off. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Becky. Baggy pants Becky.
I've been going through a lot the last few weeks, okay? I got a hot husband who's injured at home.
What? When that happened?
Vision have lost their GD minds and ruined everything. I have been
This is a very odd dynamic right now with Becky and the Vision.
who is hell-bent on holding me down. And after all of that, Adam Pearce sends me home to cool down. Okay, me, I'm cool, okay? I am the definition of cool. Oh, shut up, you wouldn't know what cool is. The only cool thing to come out of New Mexico is a show about how much meth you people do.
Yes, love that show.
You know who's not cool? You know who's not cool? Maxine Dupree is not cool. But she's lucky, okay? She's lucky because she got to step in the ring with me and live to tell about it, and now she won't shut up about it. She won't shut up about it because
How did this turn into Maxine Dupree?
make her feel like she belongs. She does not.
How in the hell did this turn into a Maxine Dupree promo?
Maxine, you don't survive in this business by being lucky. You survive by being good. But lucky for me, I'm not just good. I am the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it. Other people say it. Sports Illustrated says it. The Bleacher Report says it. Because I am a lifelong student of the game, and this Maxine isn't a test you can cram for, but I know, try as you will, take all the time that you want, train with the best of the best, it won't make a difference. Do you know why? Because the next time you step in the ring with me, one wrong move, and it won't just be the biggest opportunity of your career, it will be your
Yeah,
last.
I know she was in the feud with her. I know she was. I know that, but she was just talking about the Vision and her hot injured husband, and her focus quickly got shifted to Maxine Dupree.
Hijacking the broadcast here.
She told you to shut up, Joe Tess.
Told the whole world to shut up.
Welcome to the big time indeed. That is a irate woman on the warpath, and I would not want to get in her way. Maxine Dupree.
Asuka.
At the junction here.
When is AJ Lee coming back? That's not important, sir. That's not important. We're supposed to be happy whenever she decides to come back. I mean, that's how this works. The Murder Clown versus Becky. Becky is just a heel upon all heels. She's a heel that doesn't like Asuka, another heel. Heel that doesn't like the Vision. which is absolutely understandable. That makes the most sense.
It is
Kabuki Warriors.
Fair to describe Asuka as deranged lately, and Kairi has been following disturbing orders. All of our eardrums have paid the price, and now barking out about disrespect and how tag title opportunities should be theirs. Well, it's Bayley and Lyra opposite the Kabuki Warriors next.
All right, another commercial break while the Kabuki Warriors make their way out to the ring. Oh God, my back. My back hurts. I should go grab a drink. I'm gonna go grab a drink during this commercial break. BRB chat. And we are back. All right. We have our Crown Royal in our special Crown Royal glass. Can't see it, but it's embedded into the glass. One of those glasses that come in the gift pack. The gift packs normally come out right before the holiday season.
Ago, we got a sense that Lyra Valkyria had some doubts and questions for her partner Bayley.
Raw has slapped so far. This has been a very good Raw.
By the Kabuki Warriors. Lyra and Bayley, of course, have been a curious but dynamic pairing at their best way.
This has been a good Raw.
The question is, why didn't the Kabuki Warriors attack Bayley? They attacked everyone else, including the tag champs and Lyra Valkyria. According to the Kabuki Warriors earlier, if we trust the translation, it was out of the kindness of their hearts, which I find a tad suspect, and apparently Lyra Valkyria does too.
Here we go, the Kabuki Warriors
Bayley and the Kabuki Warriors
versus Lyra Valkyrie and all of that Bayley.
That ended with acrimony when the Kabuki Warriors
all of that Bayley.
with quite a vicious beatdown.
Underway here with
Everything
Lyra and Asuka.
Bayley.
As you can see, a hop and step of Lyra Valkyria tonight. She is amped up for this matchup.
Lyra's so good, man.
The Kabuki Warriors. I think the Kabuki Warriors
I think she was developed very well.
Then Lyra Valkyria. Stick to the woo stuff, Lyra.
You can see her improvements. In the ring, she's always been solid. I don't think that hasn't changed much at all. But she's more comfortable. She's more charismatic now. It looks like she feels better out there on the mic and everything like that. So, in fact, we are watching her develop right before our eyes, man. It's good to see. Gold standard with the $5 super chat.
To get up and quickly go with the series.
Says Jesse, are you happy our great hero and role model CM Punk won the belt in Utah, or should he have won it at a PLE? Look, man, I'm confident that everyone would rather win their title at a pay-per-view or at WrestleMania, but look, just winning it is good enough, and it should be good enough for a lot of people. I mean, so he won. You know, I'm pretty sure if he had the choice of not winning at all or winning in Utah, I'm pretty sure he would have picked Utah. You know, let's not complain about every little thing. You know.
Altitude here, 5,000 feet high, and I promise you that will suck the wind out of you in double quick time if you're not used to it. Competing at places like Denver and Mexico City, and 2 minutes into a match, just gasping for oxygen. Very similar environment here at Rio Rancho.
No doubt about it. Work their way up here.
Hurricane Rana.
Just beyond Albuquerque to this magnificent event center.
Kairi Sane is so damn good, man.
Bayley tried to get the best of Kairi that time, but that
Bret Hart won his first world title at a non-televised event in Saskatchewan. I mean, look, man.
Kairi Sane completely softening up the role model here.
That's exactly what
You know, I'd just be happy to win it. You know, everybody can't have the greatest of circumstances every time.
And look at how quick to the top. And did you see the height on that attack? Kairi Sane as Bayley survives it.
It's all good. Take the W. Take the W.
Kairi was just potentially looking for the tag of Asuka. She said, no, stay in there and get to work.
Good orders from Asuka, however, that loss of concentration from Kairi is costing her.
Bro, if Kairi takes this kind of abuse from her tag team partner in the ring, imagine how much abuse she probably takes from her significant other. You know, it's already a stereotype that Japanese women are very docile. You know.
Better start thinking quick, Kairi. You're on the wrong side of the tracks against two highly accomplished women. Struggling her way out of there. I think
that was a blind tag there. And quick to the attack is Asuka now. As the teamwork, crossbody takes both of them out by Lyra.
Go with a head of steam here with the Kabuki Warriors on the ground.
She has Bird Girl taunts now? She has taunts now? I didn't know she had taunts. I didn't know she had Bird Girl taunts. You know, I don't know if you push R2. I don't know, what is the taunt button? I don't know. Whatever the taunt button is. I didn't know that Lyra had that worked out. Oh, that's right. It's time for the new Squid Game challenge. The IRL Squid Game Not the TV show, the game show. Commercial break time. Oh, boom, 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 boom. No, I just refreshed the wrong goddamn page. No. There we go. So I'm gonna stream some gaming tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna stream the new Simpsons Fortnite. The Simpsons, man, I grew up watching the Simpsons, man. I grew up watching the Simpsons. Having them on Fortnite, I gotta take advantage. I gotta stream some of that. I was playing with my son the other day. It's really flipping cool, man. Like, it looks just like Springfield. Like, the whole map is just flat out Springfield. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna have to stream some of that tomorrow. Been playing Ninja Gaiden 4. Outer Worlds 2. Is Simpson Fortnite good? It's crazy. The graphics and everything else. It's bonkers, man. Like, it is bonkers. I gotta stream that tomorrow. Like, it looks just like Springfield, man. Like, when you're on the battle bus and you're loading in, you go through the clouds and it's just, oh man, they killed it. They killed it. They did a good job on that one. Not only that, it got my son watching The Simpsons. Like, my son is straight up watching The Simpsons from season 1, and he's binging it right now.
Ever to be held in New Mexico, we are watching Bayley and Lyra Valkyria against the Kabuki Warriors. The Kabuki Warriors who last week, after a match, attacked Lyra, Charlotte, Alexa, but not Bayley. There's some curiosity about that. That was expressed earlier tonight, but right now,
yeah, this is worth. This is worth. I haven't played Fortnite in a minute either, but this is worth it right here.
By the Kabuki Warriors tonight. There is going to be bruises covering the body of the Dubliner tomorrow. But they're going to feel even worse if she tastes defeat here to the Kabuki Warriors.
Valkyria! Oh boy, did she need that!
The snap gut-wrench powerbomb just out of nowhere from Valkyria. Shows how adaptive
Come on,
this woman
tag
is.
in,
Just
baby.
in the nick of time, baby. And Bayley looking fresh as a daisy. He's about to get the pin.
Is she ever? There's the tag. Here comes Asuka. Bayley on the attack. Bayley just dominating. Thesz press, ground and pound. Look at Bayley.
Well, the kindness that Asuka showed Bayley last week is clearly not being repaid here. A vicious beatdown now.
And driving that knee as Asuka just drapes her body back into the ring. And the elbow drop by Bayley to put this away.
Man, what I wouldn't pay to have Bayley change her tights to. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Bayley can use some new tights.
She's trying to chase her down. She wants more of
I don't think they make tights to hide all of that, man. That's just.
Kairi's legal, and here she comes off the
You just can't support all of that. It just won't work.
After Asuka, meanwhile, Kairi taking advantage of it. Perhaps going in for the kill here.
Bayley able to get out of the way. A smart move by Bayley. And now fights her way out of position. Bayley to belly.
And a rollout by Kairi. Not quite a kick out, more like a rollout.
Frustration on the face of Bayley, who thought she had this one won, and many times she would. Once that Bayley to belly connects, just too much left in the tank of Kairi Sane.
Oh, she was looking for Rose Plant on Kairi, but Kairi fights her way into a better position, sends her directly
BBL
into
Bayley
Asuka.
for sure, man.
Delivery of elbows
Like, I
from
know they all
Bayley.
know. Like, they all know we looking, right?
Into the Bayley show at this point.
Like, Bayley know, the locker room know, they know that we looking at it.
Sunset flip, head first into that bottom buckle.
And Bayley even mentioned it herself.
Skyward.
I forgot what the promo was, but it was something like why? Because I gained a little weight and it all went to my backside. like, yes, that is why we love you right there.
Is Kairi Sane has taken a volley of high impact offense
Right there.
over the past 2 minutes. Barely kicking out of this one.
Oh, she knows.
Still in the fight.
She know what she doing out there.
Without Asuka on the apron to tag two, things are starting to look really bleak here for the Kabuki Warriors.
Lyra, we're going to put more damage onto Kairi as Asuka's up on the apron.
Distraction there from Asuka was
It paid off.
Like, what is happening on this top rope right now?
The storm around the corner is Bayley. What is going on?
The outside as you see the two of them face the double stomp. The double stomp by Kairi. What an attack on Lyra. And Bayley able to save it.
Take a look at this. The stomp to the chest.
Why would I never
Against the canvas hard.
I never understood that
Lyra Vaquer
that move.
was out cold.
Why do they keep holding on to the rope? If you let it go, they'll miss. Like, what?
Right time with this one.
I don't get it.
On a knife edge.
And able to catch the crossbody.
Impressive power there from Lyra Valkyria.
She's a total package, isn't she?
Truly, truly is. Can they get the dub here?
Oh, the backbreaker into the elbow. And pulling on the leg is Asuka.
Saving it for her team. Now both teams have had the opportunity to win this broken up. They're going to blow on the outside.
Man, oh man, you would think that flying elbow drop would have done it, but Asuka able to get in the way.
I think Bayley
And
is.
now, could it be? As Kairi tried to
I think
finish
Bayley is a
quickly that
huge
time.
proponent
Conjure something.
to Lyra coming out of that
Asuka.
shell
Shot after that tag to Lyra Valkyria.
and just being a little bit more, just a little bit more comfortable and sociable on the mic. I think Bayley is a huge part of that.
Control this one that has gone all over the ringside area. Numerous cheap shots. You feel the end is nigh though for Lyra Valkyria, not where you want to be.
Now the Empress of Tomorrow. Lining up Lyra. Kairi Sane. And Bayley saves the day.
Absolute scramble this has turned into. Perhaps go for Nightwing there was Lyra Valkyria. Oh, thrown into Bayley.
There was a Nightwing opportunity, but instead.
Uh-oh.
Now Asuka. Count of two. Lyra.
Oh, no. Got her.
Oh, Asuka locked.
Got her.
Locked in. Asuka locked in.
The murder clown got her.
Bayley's down there it is.
Man, she tapped out quick.
Taps out.
Here are your winners by submission.
Man, she tapped out quick.
The Kabuki Warriors.
Another impressive performance and a massive win for the Kabuki Warriors. And it really was those reflex reactions of Asuka, locking in that Asuka lock in the final seconds of this one.
She
after
tapped out
an
real
breaking
quick
down
on that one,
Bayley
bro.
That inadvertently been knocked down by Lyra Valkyria. And the Kabuki Warriors just reinforcing their claim for a tag championship opportunity.
Lyra's
Uh-oh.
cornering her. Oh, remember what happened a week ago, and now the chants are here. Charlotte and Alexa.
What the fuck are they doing here?
Smartly moving out of the way this time, and the Kabuki Warriors, they've got what they came for, which is a big victory But in the
What?
process, they have the attention of the tag team champs, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and you feel the showdown between
Whatever.
those four is imminent.
And speaking of showdowns, we have a World Tag Team Championship match still to come.
I don't know
tonight.
what is happening right
Judgment
now.
Day, JD McDonagh and Finn Bálor. It'll be the rematch World Tag Team Championship against AJ Styles and
I don't know why they're on this show, why they came out just for that segment. I don't get it. But what ifs? Like, what ifs? Production botch. Yeah, it did. It's something just looked off. Like I thought they cut to a flashback. I thought they cut to a flashback or something. It was kind of weird. But I don't know why they needed to come out for that. I don't know. Oh, here we go.
You did it! 2-0 versus Nikki. I know, but you!
What are you so happy to?
Guess who's going to face Stephanie Vaquer next week for the Women's World Championship?
Big Bobby
Congratulations, sis. Finally, the Women's World title is coming home to the clubhouse. But first, me and JD, we're gonna go.
I can't believe he's back and doing this again to me. Honestly, this is so great. This deadbeat is. And where the hell were you guys?
Where were you guys?
we?
Right.
What if we had been invited to your celebration? Maybe we could have been of some help. But no.
It's not the
Dirty
point.
Dominic Mysterio wanted all the spotlight for himself.
That's the point, bro.
So now, mate, you're gonna have to excuse us because we need to go win back our tag team titles. Remember them ones? Keep this safe.
Bring him home, boys.
What's Balor's problem, bruh?
Are they seriously still upset about this whole tag team thing? It's
No.
not my fault.
You are the reason that they had to put the titles on the line in the first place.
Okay, everybody relax. Don't sit down. Look, I think that you should go out there and be a bigger tonight.
What? Why?
Because at some point, someone's got to be the bigger person.
Her
and
Roxanne is
obviously I think
really
it's
gonna
gotta
get her
be you.
ass kicked, man.
Look, they'll probably stop being mad, and it'll mean a lot to them if you're out there. Come on. You're the king of the luchadors.
She better really hope that Liv does not have Netflix.
You make a good point. All right.
See that? Oh my gosh, but where are we gonna put it? Either way, we're getting gold.
Monday Night Raw live.
Like, she better really hope that Liv does not have Netflix, man. Roxanne is really gonna get her ass kicked. Oh, here we go. They don't want none. They don't want none.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is
No LA Knight tonight. Good point. LA Knight was talking about how he was going to be front and center when there was a new champion crowned. But then his ass is gone.
Or you could call them Phenomenal Lee. Fast-paced, thrilling win to take the titles. Now the rematch, Styles and Lee against the Judgment Day World Tag Team Championship match next.
They don't want none. Up, time for that commercial break. Of course. Of course. Not enough commercial breaks on the show. We need more. We need more commercial breaks. Like we need more cowbell. More commercial breaks, more cowbell. Need more cowbell. Yeah, I'm so streaming what the fuck? I'm so streaming Fortnite tomorrow, man. Like, what the hell just happened? There we go. AJ is watered down in WWE. He is. But even watered down, AJ is just so fucking awesome. Even watered down, AJ is so fucking awesome. AJ Styles was is at one point he was the most underrated wrestler on the planet. On the planet. Like nobody knew who he was. So without WWE, man, his name wouldn't have gotten as big as it has. He was an indie darling before WWE, man. The LA Knight shirt is kind of nice, man. Was watching an old TNA pay-per-view with AJ Styles, Raven, and Jeff Jarrett. Oh my God, man. How young must he have been? Raven and Jeff Jarrett.
The natty on that.
That is crazy. Here we go.
High-flying aerial assault by Dragon Lee that saved things, and that is why gold is around AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And will you look at the pace to start off this rematch as JD McDonagh and Finn on fire.
Absolute blitzkrieg attack there from the former tag champs of the Judgment Day. And that was a little mistake there, really, from the tag champs. The bell rang, so it was fair game. Not exactly sporting, but sportsmanship goes out the window.
Here we go.
On the line.
Well, it was an instant classic just a couple weeks ago. Finn was going to attempt AJ's own move on him, the Styles clash, but then AJ able to reverse things. You know, you brought it up earlier of AJ being so clear about this phase of his career, his future and eventual retirement, but hard to think about that when you watch his present run of what we're seeing with this amazing pairing he has struck out with Dragon Lee.
Yeah, AJ has clearly got a ton left in the tank. He's retiring through choice, which is head off, but
it feels so weird though, man.
With AJ Styles, and he's absolutely
all of our generational greats are all talking about retirement, man. At least to us, if you are older, the generational greats are retiring. If you're younger, these old farts are getting out of the way.
How smart was it of the Judgment Day to clear AJ Styles off the apron.
It's so I watched Rey Mysterio wrestle as a kid, man, and now I'm sitting there watching his son wrestle. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Just to neutralize AJ Styles and the role that he could play early on.
Judgment Day is on a mission to write themselves in the record books as 3-time tag team champions here. What a start it has been for them.
Reminder, our main event will be CM Punk and Jey Uso teaming up against Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed after what we saw
WCW days, Ray was great.
Look at Dragon Lee!
Ray's always been great, man. Everywhere he's been.
Bomb sit out, and both men are down.
Ridiculous power for a high-flying luchador.
So good.
Dragon Lee, though, beat up, busted up by the Judgment Day.
I'm watching NFL. I'm watching football. I'm watching my favorite NFL players' sons play football. It's just, man, I'm watching Ice Cube Jr. in fucking movies and shit, bro.
The pace of Styles on this attack.
Definitely getting old.
As good as he has ever been. Absolutely phenomenal. Eyes open.
To the outside. The Tag Team Champions looking to defend here in New Mexico.
Hello. Yo.
Another commercial break. Need more cowbell. Need more commercial breaks. Yeah, we're watching Bronny James out there, bruh. I mean, man. I mean, he's not doing very great, but still, he's in the league. He is in the league. I remember watching LeBron James debut. Now I'm watching his son. Come on. Come on, man. The Rock's daughter is running NXT. Bro, what is happening right now? Like, what is happening, bro? You know what I'm saying? And Rock's daughter is definitely the Bronny James of pro wrestling, bro. I'm just saying. Rick Steiner's son. Yeah, man. This, bro. It's all moving so fast, right? Your son too, Orange Cassidy.
Great scene here in New Mexico. The titles. Ringside, the World Tag Team Championship match. AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, the rematch.
When did Dirty Dom get there?
From 2 weeks ago.
Dirty Dom has made his way out here after being asked to do so by Roxanne Perez a little earlier.
Dragon Lee.
When did Dirty Dom get out there?
Bálor.
That's closing in on the first title defense of the tag gold here is Dragon Lee. Frustrated figure on the outside is Dirty Dom, who presumably came out to help the Judgment Day on their path to victory and reclaiming the gold. It's not worked thus far.
Oh, and instead, it's a swing blade that takes down Dragon Lee.
Shotgun drop kick.
Running drop kick. And now the target zone for a coup de grace.
Remember when Finn Balor was a world champion?
Dragon gets out of the way. Any combination, shoulders down.
Remember when Finn Balor beat Roman Reigns?
Now that kick right to the gut.
Pepper Trump remembers.
Between these two sides.
Oh, what a counter by Finn.
Absolutely nothing in this match. The same as the last one. Edge.
Nice pin Balor.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee the first time around. You feel
The thing is, Balor is Triple H's boy, man.
could go either way.
Balor is Triple H's boy.
Gonna be the difference maker.
There's the tag to AJ Styles as JD looks to meet him, and AJ's on the attack.
Oh,
Oh,
does
he
he
slides?
cheap one to the jaw.
I remember when Balor first came to WWE, the WWE faithful tried burying Finn Balor.
The cover and shoulders have been down and Dom's up on the apron, distracting the referee.
They tried. He's too small. He's too tiny.
He held on. It backfired.
Oh no.
They tried to hold him for a coup de grace instead.
He's a vanilla midget.
AJ Styles just has all the answers tonight.
He's not a big guy. Balor is a goddamn veteran now, bro.
Well, McDonagh struggling.
He is one of the best this industry have ever seen.
Oh, he's loading it up, Wade. Phenomenal forearm to keep the gold right here. Oh, Finn comes in and saves
TKO ruined WWE. I truly believe that as well. Remember when Tozawa was a main eventer in the Indies? No, I do not. I didn't see any indie shows where Tozawa was main eventing. No.
You listen to Finn, the Judgment Day win. Dirty Tom's got his marching orders.
Use the championship.
Oh no! Oh no! Here comes Sheamus.
Sheamus got blasted with a shillelagh last week.
No!
En route to JD.
Damn you, Sheamus!
The big man shows up, and look at Dom like a little gnat on his ankle. Oh, the shillelagh is used right on the head of AJ Styles.
Damn you, Sheamus!
Oh, Dragon Lee saves it.
Well, Dragon Lee needed to be like Usain Bolt to get to that, and he did.
Did I hear that JBL clothesline Velveteen Dream at an indie show this weekend? What did I just read just now? What?
Sheamus has got Dom.
Velveteen Dream is still wrestling? JBL is still alive? What is happening? Oh, Dragon Lee over the top. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good for McDonagh. Oh no, 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 no. That's not good. Damn you, McDonagh. Look it up. I refuse to look up. I refuse to look up a JBL clip. Absolutely not. I'll just take your word for it.
You can keep your head when all around you are losing theirs, then yours is the goal. Big victory for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Oh, there she is.
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Here comes Nikki paving the way again.
Tonight, the loss, I'm just so disappointed
Hey,
in
chat.
myself, and then now you have to defend.
You see how Nikki came around that corner? You see how she came around that corner and came up? When she came around that pillar, around that corner, she paved the way.
About it. But that's the thing, it's not fine. I mean, I came back and I thought I could hang with all you ladies, and I just feel like I'm rusty and I'm making bad decisions out there, and you all are just so strong and you all are crushing it in this division. I'm like, what am I doing here? Why am I here?
What are you talking about? No, stop. Tú eres Nikki Bella. You're amazing.
And you paved the
And I
way.
think you need to believe in yourself more. Because you are one of the women who paved the way for this division.
See?
You're one of the...
See? Way paver.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
You have no idea how much I really needed
Way
to hear that tonight,
paver.
How much your words mean to me, like you'll never know how much. And I know you're gonna crush it next week, by the way, because you're Stephanie and you're amazing. And I wish you all the luck, and I will be there to cheer you on. My blessing. Okay, you get home safe, all right? Yeah. Thank you. Love you.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm gonna turn heel on you. But I will be paving the way as I do it, though. Just so you know. Is that in her contract? Is that in her new deal? Like, every other week, it's required that someone else on the roster has to tell Nikki that she paved the way? I'm thinking that's a requirement now, right? Right, chat? You have to tell Nikki that she paved the way. She's the way paver. That's just what she does. She paves.
You know, Jay, you were always my favorite member of the bloodline.
What?
But you always kept me guessing. Which is why I love the fact tonight I can't figure out why you would team with the very man who 2 nights ago prevented you from becoming the heavyweight champion of the world.
Not that I owe you an explanation, OG. I do got everybody in my ear, right? But seeing Punk face me one-on-one, man-to-man, no tricks, none of that. So I respect that, OG.
That's not how the tribal chief would
Hey,
play.
hey, hey, OG, I don't care what the tribal chief say. I don't care what Jimmy say. I don't care what my family say, what the whole world got to say about me. All I care about is what Jay Uso say now. On my heart, Uso. That's it, OG. Yeah.
I like that. And it saves me a very difficult
They made a t-shirt about him losing. Run that ish back.
I asked the Bronze to wait. I asked the Bronze to wait with the Battle Royal. I asked the Bronze not to get involved in your match. But now, the leashes are off. It's all-out war with the entire roster. Someone doesn't conform to the vision, they get smacked at the door. It's not like the old
It says
days.
run,
Are you
bro.
with the Vision
That's an
now?
in.
No. Are you with the Vision this week? No. Are you with the Vision this week? No. No. Now it's at the door. Now, if someone is not conforming with the Vision, they get their asses handed to them at the door every single solitary week that they show up. But that doesn't apply to you. Because I can see, Jey Uso, you have a vision all of your own. And I like it.
Oh, they're trying to recruit.
Good luck tonight.
Jake, what up, bro? Commercial. Commercial time. Commercial time. It's the main event coming up next, man. Because TKO's commercial fest is starting to bring down this show's grade for me. TKO's commercial fest is starting to bring the show's grade down for me. TKO is bleeding this company, man. It is bleeding this company. I don't even know. I don't even know if D Nice can defend TKO. Well, I mean, I don't know. Give it a minute. I don't know. TKO does not give a single solitary fuck about pro wrestling and its fans. They are trying to bleed as much money from the fans as they can. Merchandise prices are up. Ticket prices are up. And not even just up by a little bit, just up, just skyrocket up, man. Like it is just so it's so fucking bad. It's just so egregious. Like it like they are not even shy about it at all. Like they love it. Like they embrace it. It is oh my God, bro. It's like a pimp that got his fucking claws into a streetwalker, bro. TKO is straight up pimping WWE. And you fans are the Johns. Everybody who's paying for these absorbent merchandise prices and ticket prices, Johns. You think you're giving your money to this beautiful, beautiful streetwalker, but you're giving it to her pimp, TKO. My God, that is a really good goddamn analogy. Now that I think about that for a second.
The first two opening round matches taking place next week in the Last Time Is Now tournament. First up, a brawl that quite frankly may go all over Boston.
That is such an accurate analogy, to be honest with you.
Priest. Next,
This tournament for John Cena's final opponent was a really good idea. It's a really good idea for TV booking. Like it gives you reason to have a bunch of these matches on TV to give these matches meaning.
wish everybody the best of luck. And that is official.
I just love the way Cena's serving the fans with this tournament. And next week,
I think it's a really good idea.
matchup. Former World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest from SmackDown.
Did they say who's in it yet? Right now, Damian Priest and Rusev. Also, I think they're gonna do Sheamus versus Nakamura. Yeah, that's what I think.
On roll. And we saw what just
I'll let you know more as I find out. Come on, let's roll with this main event. We are 2.5 hours almost in. Come on. Feels like we're back to 3-hour Raws, man. Okay, now we gotta do the yeet shit. Okay. Sounds great. We gotta yeet our way down to the damn ring. We're gonna be a while, bro. They might as well go to commercial. Just go to commercial. Because I don't know if I can stand having to see. Don't know if I can do it, man. Not sure if I can do that one. For real, we gotta do another. It's the cringiest shit. It is the cringiest shit on WWE TV today. By far. By far. It is so fucking forced and cringe. It's ridiculous, man. Like, I really wish they would quit doing that shit. The boss. Mo Jax back with the 199 says, I'm back, sir. I was sending chats in JD stream. JD streaming right now? Can somebody explain this one to me? How is JD streaming right now? No. No, JD's not streaming right now. Right on, though. Thank you so much, brother. Oh, what the F and H? No. Okay, there we go. All right. Boss man with the 199 says, no, he's not. I send them early. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. All right. Right on, right on, right on, bruh. I am waiting for WWE's commercial breaks to come to an end. I just hope this is the last commercial break.
As New Mexico roars for Jey Uso, we remind you tonight's WWE Raw.
They still yeeting, bruh. True story, they are still yeeting right now. Why? Because why? Still yeeting, bruh. How do I feel about the matches for the tournament? I don't care. I don't care, man. I mean, there's only gonna be one winner anyway. I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, there's gonna be one winner. They already know who it's gonna be. They're just doing this tournament that just kind of makes sense out of some TV matches in the build-up. So I don't think this is a traditional tournament in the sense of, you know, oh, who's gonna win? And like, no, they already know who his final opponent is gonna be. I mean, you know, I just think this was a good idea to make some meaningless matches have some form of meaning in the weeks building up. You know what I'm saying? So for that, that's fine. I don't think the tournament is that big of a deal, if I'm being honest. That's just me, though. That's just me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We've wasted about 45 minutes of entrances. Come on.
And your opponents, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, representing the Vision, the team of...
What if Punk turns heel? Well, then they'll put him on the babyface team for Survivor Series.
Those spiked leather jackets are a perfect fit for the most destructive members on the roster. Breaker and Reed, they have taken a path that only has one vision, their vision.
Well, Braun Breaker beat LA Knight last week and made it quite clear he viewed that as earning him the right to the first opportunity at whoever won the gold at Saturday night's main event. And of course, his tag partner, Big Bronson Reed, the man who beat the great Roman Reigns in the Aussie street fight at Crown Jewel.
I love how they keep pointing out that Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns. Good. They need to rub that shit into the ground. I mean, make use of that, you know?
And yet earlier tonight, that's exactly what happened. If somebody stepped into the front of the line as shockingly...
Okay, finally.
Just when
Match is getting started.
CM Punk was saying, I know there's a line.
9:30.
Paul arrived to say, I'm first in line.
Well, that was the message being sent by the Vision. You think the rest of the locker room are going to try and jump the line ahead of the Vision now? That's the warning to everyone else. Look, this guy was dumb enough to try it. Nobody else should try it or you won't get the same treatment.
A tsunami by Reed was the treatment that Logan Paul received.
Who knows what
All right, let's see. What we get? What we get? What we get? What we get?
Whatever medical facility he ended up at.
When 330 plus pounds comes crashing down out of the sky.
Boss man Mojax.
This is really interesting.
199 says the Bronze versus LOD. That's a banger fantasy match. Yeah, it would be. Hey, that's 3 super chats. 2, 4, 6. If you add them all up, you get. There you go. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you.
Very sincere exchange earlier tonight. When Jay turned to him, he said, listen, I saw what happened with the Vision. I'm with you. And Punk didn't hesitate much in thinking about it. And thus why they are pairing here.
I would agree,
Can they coexist? Oh, yeah. This is definitely a can they coexist match, bro.
Poker tell from Jay Uso certainly seemed incredibly sincere. Well, you've got to consider the bodies of both CM Punk and Jey Uso after that war 48 hours ago.
Oh, did I like Big Sean's version? No, not really. I did not. I'm not going to lie. I listened to it today, as a matter of fact, too. This wasn't the first time today, but I listened to it again today. So I listened to it about 4 or 5 times. Not a fan of it, man.
And how about some teamwork?
I like the remix. I like the Looney's remix version better. So for me, it's the remix, the original, and then Big Sean's. Oh my God, we got more fucking commercial breaks. More commercial breaks. Awesome. It's awesome. How are we supposed to enjoy these matches with all these commercials? I don't know. Ask TKO, bro. Ask TKO. Did they ever consider, bro? They could probably charge more money. They could probably charge more money for an ad-free version of this show. It's so fucking intrusive, man. It is. It breaks up the flow of the show. It's very off-putting. And to be honest, it gives the show a lower grade. I understand having commercials, bro. Commercials are a part of it. I get it. But there's just too many. Dark One, VPN is just not an option for most people, man. I don't know. I keep having to tell you people this. The lag, the delay, VPN is not for everybody, man. And if they expect the fans to all go out and get VPNs, then that's just a piss poor strategy for their product.
Championship reign of CM Punk is 48 hours old, and now he's right back to action in tag action against the Vision, the destructive force of Braun Breaker. And look at this! Big Bronson Reed piggyback, slamming down all that weight, and somehow Punk gets his shoulders up.
330 of Bronson Reed out down to what, 260 of
Show's back on, and I'm still pissed about the commercials we gotta keep going through.
of CM Punk. It took some severe punishment just 48 hours ago at Saturday night's main event.
48 hours ago, it was Jay and Punk opposite each other. Both men taken it to the limit, exhausted, and then Punk hit the back-to-back GTS, doubled up for the pinfall victory. Then Jay did the right thing earlier tonight, coming to Punk and saying, let me help you. We got to deal with the Vision, and thus they team up here. But it is the Vision in complete control right now, Wade.
Yeah, an emotional loss for Jay Uso after he put everything into regaining that World Heavyweight Championship. It's been a real reset moment.
This takes the momentum out of a match too, man. It really does take the momentum out of a match.
Jay Uso way. Stop listening to anyone else, but right now he's completely helpless.
Boss man, Mo Jax. With the $5 super chat. My man says, earlier I saw Nikki Bella. I thought to myself, she looks out of place. She don't fit this era. She's just outdated. I don't see what's great about her. You are 100% correct, but don't worry, they're getting ready to turn her heel very soon. I mean, the writing is all over the damn walls. Nikki Bella's about to turn heel to feud with
Look at the teamwork of the Vision. And the save by Uso.
Blackjack lung blower there. That would have been a 3 count, you feel, against CM Punk. And
to feud with Stephanie Vaquer.
Uso with that tag team timing that nobody can do better. Just getting there in the nick of the time. But perhaps simply prolonging the agony.
The commercial breaks.
As Punk tries to fight back, he went to the body, and now
they start becoming intrusive when you start to talk about them to the point where it's interfering with the product itself. This is taken away from what the talent is doing out there.
And gorilla press, but Punk out the back door of it.
Speed of thought, speed of movement from CM Punk. Instinct kicking in. But is there one last leap here from CM Punk?
The current world heavyweight champion trying to reach out to the former world heavyweight champion. And here he comes, Jey Uso, toe-to-toe with Big.
I'm not even convinced that was the last commercial break. I'm like waiting for some more.
Simply nobody gets this kind of buy-in from an audience when the Yeet Man himself, main event Jey Uso, shrugging off Saturday night's disappointment and getting straight back in the fight
with purpose. That running hip attack.
Bro, this crowd, I'm sorry. This crowd is a bunch of sheep. Let this crowd call it. Jey Uso's a great wrestler. This is why you can't listen to the fucking live crowd a lot of the time. They're sitting there swallowing up everything this guy's doing, and Jey is just not a good wrestler, bro. Yeah, a bunch of kids, a bunch of sheep, bro. I mean,
almost didn't get there, but made it in time, and now flattered by CM Punk.
I don't
This
know.
one breaking down before our eyes.
Oh, got onto the floor.
Completely wiping out Braun Breaker. And things are looking so good now for Punk and Jey Uso, who are just a step ahead of the vision.
Suicide dive.
They hard landed for Jey Uso, but completely flattening the massive Ozilla Bronson Reed.
Action everywhere you look right now. Oh, and down on the floor as Reed.
What are they doing down there?
It is.
Get back in the ring here, guys.
All four of them are out on the floor.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think they even care about a bell right
Double
now.
count out. I mean, who cares though? I mean, you know,
But that has now transitioned to survival.
it's not the most like exciting ending, but
The Vision are apparently out here to take a
who cares?
major chunk of flesh out of Jey Uso.
I feel like the commercials took the win out of this match more than that ending did.
Oh, as Jey turns it around and sends Breaker right into the steel steps.
Somebody's getting hurt badly in this scenario. Only 4 men walking out of this situation. You'll notice our security team is staying well clear, perhaps with very good reason, and now they actually get a little too close to us.
Oh, well, you don't got the big man on the announce desk.
We wasted our time. Bro, the ending didn't mean anything anyway. The ending didn't mean shit anyway. This match was 4-0. Nothing was on the line. I mean, who gives a shit about the winner? I mean, I'm not happy it was a count out, but the commercials took the steam out of this shit first.
A super spear on Uso.
A flying Braun Breaker. Drop your guard for a second and punch back. Oh, right into the security barrier. 330 pounds of Bronson Reed cracking those.
You know, I'm not concerned about the actual ending of the match. I want to see what we're looking to get to end the show. You know.
CM Punk over the timekeeper barrier, and now Jey is in such a compromised position as the Vision has him in the ring, 2-on-1.
Yeah, are we getting Roman? I mean, I want to see what we're getting to end the show.
He's going to run the ropes at 23 miles an hour, set up for a devastating spear.
Physical consequences. That is the message from these two killers. And we are looking like an action replay of what we saw earlier tonight. Tsunami!
The destruction
Okay.
of Jey, a spear and a tsunami. And oh, Punk's got the steel chair again.
Well, the damage has been done. to Jey Uso.
If this is just the ending to the show, this shit is weak, man.
Was CM Punk saving the day or saving what is left? That is
The boss with the 199 says, I want Jey Uso to go away.
Weapons in hand.
Wow, that's deep. What do you really think about the guy?
Thought he had an equalizer. The mathematics have changed significantly.
Effort. 2-on-1 still. Oh God! Logan Paul arrives.
Logan Paul got flattened early.
Babyface Logan Paul is here.
The brass knuckles are on Logan Paul. He's there for Punk against the Vision.
Oh, did anyone saw that?
What did he do now? What? He just knocked out CM Punk with nuts. Oh. Punk is knocked out.
Where is he?
What? Brass knuckle.
Where is he? You know who I'm looking for. Where is he? There he is. So fucking stupid, man. The only saving grace that could have possibly saved me from calling that opening segment really stupid is if Paul Heyman was in on it from the get-go. If Paul Heyman was in on everything that we had gotten. But he wasn't. Which made this shit extremely, extremely stupid. So fucking stupid.
And you say Shaw City. And you say Shaw City. And you say Shaw City. Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight's show. The show was decent overall. The show was good overall, but it was bookmarked by stupidity. The opening segment was stupid, and the end of the show was stupid. Everything else in the middle was actually pretty good. The show was bookmarked with stupidity. What are you gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight's show. Thank you guys so much for joining me, hanging out. I'm gonna stream some Fortnite tomorrow, and then I'll be back here on Wednesday. I appreciate all of you. I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Until then, peace.
And the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know. This is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound to get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots. A skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say. From heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Ira's to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind